What up? What it do? I'm live from the booth for the Solid World podcast. I am your gracious and often hated host, Salif Ventrell. This is episode 36. Got my co-host with me today, KB. How you feeling?
Yes, sir. What's good, man? I'm feeling good, man.
Yes,
feeling
sir.
Good.
We got a very, very special guest in the building today, basketball legend. Personally, my GOAT. Of course, I don't think I told so many people that, but definitely my GOAT coming up. Taught me a lot about the game. Legend, J.H. Rose and Hargrave, standout. Marshall University, standout. I think you averaged 15 for your career, 20 points your senior year at Marshall.
Yeah.
If my research is correct, 2 times All-Southern.
That's tough.
Let's see. Professional after that. How many years were you professional, Shawn?
10.
10 years. And that's hard to do right there.
Yeah.
Hard to do right there. Very successful years of playing basketball, successful years of coaching basketball to this day. Yes,
Man,
sir.
that's when you hear that, like I don't even think about all the stuff I've done. When you hear it from that perspective, I'm like, man, it's like it's surreal.
Yeah,
because I don't think about it where I played, how many points I averaged. I don't think about coaching.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when you hear it, it's like, man, a legend. I'm your GOAT. All that. That's surreal.
Man. Yes.
Because I'm just me, right?
Yes, sir.
So
and always been very humble.
Yeah.
Very humble. And I'm not even done. Let me see. Coaching wise, Oakwood girls, if my research is correct, it says your record was like 134-24.
That's tough.
That's correct.
At D.H. Conley, it says your record in 5 years was 103-18. Conference Coach of the Year, All Area Girls Coach of the Year. Man, that's a crazy resume.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm sure I'm missing some stuff.
I just coach. When I coach, I just coach for life, and I coach for people to play hard, to understand it's basketball second. And this is how you're going to succeed in life if you work hard towards a goal. And that's what I've always done. And we've always been successful with less talent.
Right.
Like we have less talent than every team I coach, but we work hard on everybody. Mm-hmm. And that carried over life. Like for me, to see a lot of the girls I coached that didn't really play basketball, but now I'm telling you, pilots, doctors, lawyers,
nice
CEOs, and they all say, I remember what you taught me from basketball.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about for me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow, that's huge, man. Having somebody that teach you like that, it's bigger than basketball.
Life lessons throughout the sport.
Yeah. That's real.
So that's my give back to the community, because I was blessed to be around a lot of good coaches, and I just took a lot from them, and I was like, I can bring that back to where I came from, right? Because I've been everywhere, pretty much every continent. So if I can bring that back, I didn't have to come back and live in Greenville,
right,
but I wanted to come back and live in Greenville to raise my kids where I grew up at, and to give back with the knowledge that I gathered throughout those years. And the ones that accepted it are the ones that are successful.
Absolutely.
It wasn't easy.
I can imagine.
It was hard. It was hard, but that's life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So was coaching something that you always knew you was going to do throughout your playing careers?
No, I didn't know that. It's just, as I'm watching the game and the way it was unfolding, I was like, man, maybe I could do something to help.
Yeah.
And then when I got the opportunity, I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I was like, I can teach what I was taught, but in a different way, to adapt to today's society.
Absolutely.
So that's what I took out of it. I just took it, learned, visualized, studied, which I still do today.
Right.
Like I could see things. You could ask me about a game.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now exactly what they did, how they moved, what they were supposed to do, what they weren't supposed to do. That's the type of memory I had for basketball. So I was like, yeah, I think I can go out there and coach.
That goes into what I was going to ask you. So what was the difference in you playing back then and now a game? So when you were coaching now and then?
Back then when you coached, people, parents stayed out of the way. It's keep it a buck. Parents stayed out of the way, and they allow you to coach their kids hard. Now, parents are more involved with the sport of basketball is like they're playing through their kids.
Yeah.
And you guys have been around the sport and you see that. And I wanted to be real conscious about that with my own kids.
Right.
So if you didn't know my kids and I were their father, you can't walk in the gym and say that's my child.
Right.
And that was something that I really was conscious and weary of because I don't want to put that pressure on them. So the biggest thing is that terminology of the game, social media now dictates how people play and how people act.
Everybody in there for a highlight now.
Yeah, 100%, man. Highlights, they're good. Like, they're needed because, you know, the way that the recruitment is now, highlights are definitely needed, but I think sometimes it's used out of context to look. It's a facade. It's not. You're gonna make mistakes, right? And I don't think they show enough mistakes throughout. That's how you grow.
Absolutely.
I see a highlight tape and kid makes every shot. Steph Curry don't make every shot, right?
Right.
So show the growth.
Yeah, man.
Show the maturation. Okay, we missed 30. Okay, but now we missed 15. And now we miss 5, right? Because it's realistic.
Yep.
And coaches, they know. When they see the highlight tapes, they understand and they know if that kid went 1 for 30.
Right.
Highlight tape, you went 20 for 20.
Right. The stats matter at the end of the day.
The stats matter.
And you hit on the head. Even with training videos now, when you see them on social media, you should see nothing but mates. They clipped up so you see nothing but the mates. It's not game speed. Right. It's a highlight reel for training, and that's just some of the things that I never really understood. But when we're talking about today's society of the game of basketball, and even right here in Pitt County, you watch a lot of games, you still observe every day. Tell me what do you see? Personally, I haven't been to a game in a while. I've been pretty busy, but at the same time, I also haven't really wanted to go to a game, and I haven't been like that in a while.
It's gonna sound bad because it's just bad basketball.
Yeah. I
mean, it's bad basketball. I don't think, I'm gonna speak for the county. Like, we got 6 schools? It's not a lot of sets run. It's pass, kick, shoot. It's if my turn, your turn.
Yeah.
And what I see is the coaches aren't holding people accountable because coaches want wins instead of, I'm going to hold you accountable for you shot the ball 3 times in a row out of context, out of the offense. Okay, you didn't hustle back on defense. You whipped at the ball, try to leak out, get layups. You're not held accountable for that. It's, as long as you're winning, I look good.
That's all they care about.
That's all they care about. I mean, and I see it. You see it on social media. You see it everywhere. You see the coaches before you see the players.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Right? I mean, let's be 100% honest. True. It's all about the coach, right? Nobody's there to see the coach. And I'll go back to me. If you ever came to watch a game that I played, all my work was done in practice. I did everything I yelled, I screamed in practice. When the game started, I'm a fan.
Right.
I sit down, relax, and say, "Here, I gave you the answer to the test. Here you go." You got to critically think and figure out exactly what you need to do. I'm there to manage the referees. It's something you never saw.
Right.
My teams always had the power. You call a timeout, I'm sitting down. You guys figure it out.
Yep.
That's life.
Yeah. Right? And that's how it is at the next level.
That's how it is at the next level. I can't hold your hand if I already gave you all the answers. Yep. So you got to figure it out, think. And that's why I think the teams that I coach were successful, because I put all the emphasis, this is your team.
Yeah.
I'm just here as a manager and I'm here as a fan.
Right.
And that seemed to work for me.
Right.
I don't want to get up, yell, scream up and down the sideline. How many times have we seen that? Right. And they're like, "Man, look at the coach. It takes away from who?
Yeah.
The players."
You're right. That's true.
I don't believe in that.
Right.
Because I think it's a learned behavior, because it's the same antics and the same movements.
Right.
If you look at coaches, they have the same mannerisms. I'm like, where'd you learn that from? Right. Yep. Like, you putting on a show.
Yeah.
And that's something that I just said I don't want to take that away from my players.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna tell you something that I think I realized a while back, even when I was in high school.
right.
And not to discredit any coaches I had, but I really feel like a lot of coaches don't coach to get their players to the next level. Like you said, I think it's all about winning right now today, and not the actual development of getting their players to get that scholarship offer.
100% correct. I mean, let's look around, and we're gonna be blatantly honest.
Yeah.
Here, you got Farmville, Larry. That's a great job. I mean, Larry's been there for what, 20-something years, doing a great job. I mean, you got talent to come through all the time.
Yeah.
Right. You break it down. I don't know too much about Aiden because I don't get there to watch them play in North Pitt, but obviously Rose and Conley in South Central. You know, Cherry left. You got Leland and Montel there. Doesn't, you know, they're doing a good job. And then you got a new coach at Rose and a new coach at Conley.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that they're preparing them for college.
Right.
They're coaching them like high school players. And they have talent, right? So if a kid's goal is to make it to the next level, you have to coach them like they're at the next level right now.
Yeah.
And that is missing from my perspective.
Yeah, they'll have a rude awakening.
Yeah, and
First day they step on campus.
And we're gonna be honest. Like when you came through school, like you came through, I worked you out a couple times when you were younger, and I gave you some advice, and you went and left, and you learned a lot.
Yep.
When you left and went away from Pitt County.
Yeah, that's true. A lot.
You learned a lot, but now it's fishbowl. Is like nobody's coming to watch Rose versus Conley.
Right.
It's not going to happen this day and time.
You're right.
You know, this day and time, it's just not going to happen. So you got these coaches in place that can't develop the youth, right? And this quote unquote, I have to work at the school to be the coach. I think that's a detriment to the kid. You find the best coach.
Yes.
For the job.
Yes.
Right? Period.
Agreed.
Now you got these coaches in place and it's not working. And people ask me, here we go. We're going to go back to it because we're going to get to it with Rose because Cam was at Rose.
Yeah, that was my next topic.
Cam was at Rose, right? Yep. He went through, he had a little rough and, you know, you only play him because your dad and this and that, you know. And then when Mr. Rankins decided to retire, I put in for the interview. I put in for the job. And I was like, okay, if I get it, fine. But what people don't know is Cameron was going to Greenville.
Either way.
Oh, wow.
Really?
See, everybody thought because the guy that got the job is why Cameron was going, why we went to Greenville.
Yeah.
That was already in the plans because I saw the work he was putting in and I knew nobody in the area could nurture that talent like it needed to be nurtured, myself included.
Right.
Send him over to Greenville with a 700-win coach with a pedigree.
Right.
Now he can sit back. I can sit back and be a father.
And that puts more eyes on him too.
Put more eyes on him because they're playing more competition.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that was the big picture. Now, obviously, everybody don't have that same. They can't do the same thing that I did with mine. But I think it's a detriment if you're able to put your kid, if they put the work in a situation, you have to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
This day and time, if they want to make it to the next level, you have to do it because nobody's coming to Greenville
that's a fact.
to watch these kids play. You got 25-year-olds in college, right?
Yep.
Like you got to be able to play on a bigger stage against kids that are ranked, kids that are going somewhere so they can see you compete against the top players.
Absolutely.
And we have a lot of good players in Pitt County, but nobody's seeing them play.
Right.
Yep.
Because coaches won't play the smoke.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a fact. They won't play the smoke. Farmville, obviously, because they had a long run. They got one going on now.
Yeah.
And they'll play it. But if you look at the history, no other school will play the smoke. They just will not play those tough teams because they're worried about wins and losses.
Yeah.
Take those L's, and when you hit those playoffs,
Bingo.
Yeah.
You already prepared because you done played a tough teams, a tough competition already.
play the tough competition.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you win or lose.
Right.
Now, if you go and play these games, I've always said this, you go and play these games against these tough teams, these ranked players, right? You got these ranked players that are playing. You have a good game against them. Coaches are watching that.
Yep.
They're saying, oh, you can compete with this top 10 guy. You can compete with this top 25 guy. Man, let me go see, who is this kid?
Yep.
We're not getting that opportunity.
That's true.
At all.
Even now, when I see a kid maybe score 25, 30 points in a game in Pitt County, I'm like, well, who they play against?
Right.
Right. Who guarded them?
Right. Who guarded them? What was the talent level? Oh, they played against Conley. Who's on Conley?
Right.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And it's a bigger, broader picture to this whole thing. Look around the state, right? Look around the state. We have 3 AAU programs in the state, right? Team United.
Top programs.
Team United, AAU programs. Team United, Team Loaded, and you also have Garner Road.
Yeah.
How many kids in Pitt County play on those shoe circuit teams?
Not many.
Is it any?
0.
Yeah.
1, KJ.
That's
KJ
right.
gonna play for Garner Road.
That's right.
We're not counting Cameron,
Right.
but we have the talent.
Right.
So now we're gonna we're gonna spread it out a little bit. So you look at all those teams, right? Look at all the coaches. All the coaches are from the Raleigh area, the Charlotte area, the Greensboro area, the Winston-Salem area. The directors, all the players are from the same exact area because they hiring coaches that don't work at the school.
Right.
So they put these coaches in place, right? Now they're putting these AAU coaches. Okay, you coach 15U, you coach 16U, you coach 17U. Take your assistants that are head coaches. Now they're plucking these kids from their own schools.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So they're plucking the kids from their own schools. We're not getting that because we are hiring those coaches that can nurture that talent.
Right.
And it's right down the road. It's right there. Like none of our coaches here coach AAU.
Right.
For either a strong independent program or a shoe circuit or even assistant coaches.
And it makes a difference.
You know how it is now?
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
That it's you have to have exposure these days against high level talent to make it. When I was growing up, it wasn't like that. When you were coming through, it was getting to that.
It was
getting to that, right? Now it's there.
Yeah.
Like, you score 30 points, like you said, against Conley, it means absolutely nothing.
Yep.
Absolutely nothing. They're going to come down and look. I mean, if they see 30 points, same thing you just said. Well, who was against? Who did they play against?
But if you do it in a John Wall tournament, it makes a world of a difference.
Yeah.
You go to John Wall, you score 10 points.
Yeah.
Bingo.
10 points.
Yeah.
And you lock down one of the best players.
Right.
Now your name's on the map, right? Oh, this kid can really play. And it's here in Pitt County. I see it because I see all the other kids in the Charlotte, Raleigh, Fayetteville, Greensboro, Winston-Salem area. They're not as talented as the kids here in Pitt County. We just don't get an opportunity. So I feel something needs to change within the coaching structure. Not saying that these coaches can't coach. So I don't want to take them to come. I'm not saying they can't coach, but I think the development piece needs to be in place, for one. And for two, look at the staffs. It's a lot of staffs. What do they know about basketball?
Yep.
I was just going to ask that question.
Look at the staff, right? Like,
some of them never played.
they never played, but they just sit there and hold a clipboard, right? Because you know why? The head coaches are insecure. They don't want nobody to know better than. They don't want anybody to know more than they do. But smarter people do what? Surround yourself with
smarter people.
With smarter people.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
None of those guys called me. Not saying I was going to do it.
Right.
But I just, it was, and I said this too, Doug, because he was the coach there, and we had a conversation. I was like, you didn't even pick up the phone and call me. I was there.
Yeah.
You were telling something to the coach, you didn't even call me. So, hey, Cameron's not coming to Rose.
Right.
Sorry. Not saying Cam's the best player in the world or Cam anything, but what can these coaches here do for him that I can't do myself?
That's true. That's true.
Right, and that was my thought process. It's just from my experience.
Yeah.
Like all the coaches I had, I could pick up the phone and call the NBA coach right now.
Right.
He'll answer. I can pick up the phone and call high major D1 coaches right now. They'll answer the phone. Like, and hey, give Cam advice because that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who can they pick up the phone? Like, what
true.
can you do
You right.
And then
to help these kids, right?
Yep, and sending him to Greenville, like you said, just it exposes him a lot more than it would if he was still here.
Yep.
And shout out to Cam and Greenfield for winning the state championship yesterday. That's huge, super huge. I can only imagine how he feel. I can only imagine how you felt just watching it.
Man, it was a really emotional moment for me to watch him win that because I know everything you've been through.
Right.
I know the 5 o'clock in the mornings. I know the late nights. I know the mental aspect of people only saying you playing because you're dad. Like the pressure that he had here in Pitt County because of me.
Right.
As a father, you didn't realize, like you just said with all those accolades, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Right? He was trying to live up.
Yeah.
And I had to get him away from me for him to see that it ain't about me. It's really about you, and this is your journey.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm just here to help you, be a father to you and give you the advice that nobody ever gave me, that I had to learn through the experience of all the coaches and everything I went through. So, and then once he realized that and we sat down and had a long, long conversation, he took off.
Yeah. That's amazing.
He took off.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, how do you teach your kids the game since you were a former pro and you a coach?
All of mine, I teach them when they want to be taught. I don't force it. When they come to me and ask me, hey, you want to work on this? Hey, Dad, you can shoot, right? Yeah. Okay, I was a shooter. Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? That's how I do it. Now it's to the point where it's asked all the time.
Yeah.
Before it was different.
Yeah.
But now you see the success when I was trying to tell you when you were younger, because that was me as a father trying to push what I knew onto you, and it was too fast, right? And you couldn't handle it because he was thinking that I had to be like you. I didn't want him to be like me.
Right.
I wanted him to have his own identity. Right. I said, I want everybody to say, I'm your dad. Yeah. Not your Shawn's son.
Right.
And that's what it's flipped now. And that's what I wanted the whole time. So that's how I train them. So we'll go in the gym now and I'll say, what do you think you need to work on? I know what he needs to work on.
Yeah.
What do you want to work on today? He'll tell me. I was like, yes. And we do it.
Yeah.
Right. But he has a trainer. Because I really don't want or like to train my own kids. Yeah. Because I want to keep that hat of a dad. Yeah. I want to keep the dad hat on. I don't want the trainer hat. I don't want the coach hat. I don't want the buddy hat. Yeah. I just want the dad hat. And we struggled with that for a while because I coached AAU for a year. He played on a team with me. And we were together all the time. Right? All the time, travel together, went everywhere together. So it was like, that's my boy. When you travel with your boys, that's my boy, that's my coach, that's my dad, right? Yeah. So he had all that in his head at a young age, and I didn't realize it. And until we sat down and really compartmentalized and broke everything down. Right. Yeah. And I was like, man, it's me. Yeah. I'm the problem. Yeah. And I'm gone. It's all you, buddy.
Man, that's beautiful, man, because, like, when you young, you don't even think about it as a kid. You think just, like, you with your dad, but he coached you at the same time. But, like, you taking that perspective back, just like you just want to be the dad and not be like his coach, his trainer. Like, that's beautiful for me. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And that's why he's ascending the way he's ascending. I mean, he's going to be just fine. Yeah. It's out of my hands. Whatever he wants to do is on him. If he don't want to work, he don't want to work. Yeah. But I think he's fine. He's in a good place. Mentally, he's in a good place, coaching-wise. So I think he's gonna be just fine. Yeah.
What approach do you think kids need to take for the game today? As far as because of course, in my opinion, I see a lot more training today and less playing like we was.
Yeah, man, I've never had a trainer, right? And you played with older kids. You play. I think you have to play. Because I watch the training and I'll see 15 kids, 10 kids in a session. Obviously, we all know 2 or 3 might be high-level ball handlers, and then the other 12 or 13 aren't.
Yep. Need to work on
And what they're doing is the same exact thing.
Yep. And that's what I don't understand.
Yeah. Everybody's game's different. Your game's different from mine. My game's different from yours. Everybody's game's different. So everybody can't do the same things.
Right.
But the same exact things are being taught.
Right.
Instead of individualized, hey, man, this is what you're good at. Your feet are better than their feet. Your dribble is better than their dribble. So let's work on what you're good at instead of working on what I think you should be working on. And that's the biggest difference I see with the training. Because when Cam does go to a trainer, what I tell people, you're spending your money.
Yeah.
You tell them what you need to work on.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Like, this is what is going to take me to the next level.
Yeah.
And get me to where I want to be. Not what 15 other people are doing at one time.
And it's like you said, just like you asked Cam, what do you think you need to work on today? That's what the trainers should be doing too.
They don't do that.
Yeah.
They just got 15 people in there, and they just doing the same exact thing, inside out, crossover, in between, layup, inside out, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn.
Yeah.
And there's no knock on the trainers. I'm not, like,
Right.
it's a question that answered from what I see. And I've been around basketball my whole adult life.
Yep.
And we played in the gym growing up with adults. I think we need to get that back.
Yeah. And that's why I asked that too, because I feel like how we played and competed every single day, it translates more to the actual game situations than a lot of the training that I see today.
Agreed. Because now, if you really watch, like I said, high school basketball, it's a glorified pickup game.
Yeah.
Literally.
Absolutely.
It's a glorified pickup game. You can get that in the gym, right?
I told him earlier, like, our label is like organized chaos.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is.
And that's what you see.
Yeah.
And now when these kids get to college, if they are talented enough to get to college, they don't know what the nail is. They don't know what a pin down screen is. They don't know what a flash screen is. They don't even know how to do a pick and roll.
Yep.
Because it is taught dribble, 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 shoot. Right?
Yep.
And they don't know how to play with others. So that's missing. When you played back in the days, this was your maturation process. When you were young and little, you've been there, go stand in the corner.
Yep.
When you catch the ball, shoot it.
Shoot it. You better shoot it.
You better shoot it. After that, okay, you make a couple. Now the adults are going to allow you to do something different.
Yeah.
So there, the more you go, you get to do a little bit of something different and a little bit of something different. So that shows you how to learn the game, and it shows you how to be coached. So that's how we talk. When the youngest come in, man, you stay right there. When you catch it, because they're going to double, I want you to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Shoot it. Now, ball fake, dribble. Like, it teaches you how to play the game and the speed of it and the strength playing with adults. Like I always told mine, because mine, when little, they play with adults.
Right.
And I said, if you can get your shot off, don't matter if they block it, because against your age, you're going to be fine. So it's a lot of that missing, for one. Now, on the adult end of it, it's a lot of adults aren't playing and want to teach.
That's true.
They don't want to get out there and teach these kids how to play. Right? They don't want to do that anymore. They'll go in, because I go in and play, because you ask me, do I still play? Yes. I come in, I'll play 1 or 2 games. They go.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on. I'm not tired. Like, why are you tired, right? So, so I'm watching, I'm like, what's going on? They're not showing these kids how to play basketball.
Yeah.
Because that's not their priority either. So when I go play, I do that.
Right.
I still try to teach that way. Come on, kid. I'll take the kid on my team that nobody wants, that's young, because, so I could watch them grow and win. But that's missing, and we need to get it back. How? I don't know.
Right.
But if you are a parent that has a kid and you can find someone for them to play with older kids, I would suggest it highly before training.
Right.
Before training, and the training will come later. You'll know if your kid is skilled enough.
Yeah.
And a lot of trainers, like some kids, I'll ask them, hey man, is your passion basketball? Like, be upfront and honest with them. If we know kids, everybody can't play basketball, but everybody wants to play basketball.
Yep.
Right.
right? So be up in front with honest with that kid. This is what I think you might be good at. Like, you might not be able to make it in this sport, but if you want to train, I can still train you.
Right.
But don't think the kids, I see this a lot, they get mad at trainers because the kid didn't make the middle school team, right? How many times have y'all seen that? The kid didn't make the middle school team, or they didn't make the team here, and they're going to blame it on the trainer because they spent the money.
Yep.
Right?
You know it.
But trainer, be honest. Say, look, you might got a lot further way to go than the kid over here.
Yeah.
And it's okay. But you could continue to work because, you know my story. I didn't play varsity till my 11th grade year, and I started on JV.
Yep. A lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I started out. I got cut all the way up until my 11th grade year.
Dang.
Yeah. But I never stopped.
Right.
I started out on JV. I made it halfway through. I was on varsity, and I played 1 year varsity.
Yep.
But I just kept playing and playing and playing, and that's how I got better. So that's what I suggest. Just play.
Yeah.
I'll ask you this. What, in your opinion, what separates good players from great leaders on the court?
IQ.
Agreed.
I mean, it's just IQ.
Agreed.
You can look at skill level of a player, right? We can break down. Okay, I'll use an example, NBA player. Let's break down Joe Johnson's game, right? Break down Kobe's game. Same player. The difference is this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mental.
It's there. Like, the skill level is there. But the IQ is what separates.
And I'll be honest, in today's game with the younger kids, even in college, man, you don't see many players with that high IQ like back then.
No.
You don't. It's like I said, just a lot of jacking up threes.
That's why a lot of bad shots get taken now.
Yeah. The pure point guard is faded.
Oh, it ain't no pure point guard no more.
It's gone.
It's a throwing guard now.
100% gone.
Yeah.
But they don't have to think the game anymore.
Right.
It's just one move.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one move, and that's it.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about, okay, the guy come off the flash screen. It's a double screen on the other side. So when I come over here off his pick, I know he's going to be. It's not, that thought process is not even there.
Yeah.
It's, I've got my eye on that basket, and that's where it's going at. If I don't get this read, the pick and roll or the pick and pop, it's going up.
Yeah. That's the crazy thing. I remember playing summer league
on
the team with y'all, and you be on the floor, you coaching us while we playing. Like, you got the ball, you like, go here, go there. You already seeing the play before the play happened.
Yep. And that's what. And you don't have to score to be effective.
Yep.
And that's what I think that's missing in today's game. People think I have to score to be effective. No, you have to understand spacing, understand the game, and you'll be fine. If you got the skill level, that's what's going to get you on the floor, the IQ and defense.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Emphasis on defense, too.
That's your story right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell kids all the time, man, in my first year at JUCO, at Brunswick, we had maybe 15 players. I was the 14th man.
Right.
I went to Coach Shaw's office, like, how do I get on the court? He says, everybody want to score. We don't got not one defender. If you can show that you can defend, you'll play. And I was starting games later. There you go. You know? So
it's not hard to figure out, man.
Nah, it's not.
But it's not glorified. Like, you want to play defense. And I teach mine.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to guard the best player every single game. And that's something that he does. From the guards to the bigs, he guards the best player every single game.
Yeah, and that makes it makes it hard for the coach to take you out. And that was always my thing. I want to make it hard for my coach to take me out the game and leave me out the game.
You got to see that mentality now is gone. Yeah. Like, they want to score. If I score 20, you score 20. It's a wash.
Right.
It's a wash. It's not, it's no more of, you spoke about this earlier, competing.
Yep.
Right.
No, I want to stop you. You know, back when we played, we growing up, no, I want to guard you. I'm going to stop you from scoring.
Yep. Right.
And I'm going to score on you.
Yep.
Right. That's how that's gone.
Yeah.
Because it's no more pickup. You learn that in pickup.
Yeah.
You learn that in pickup, how to really compete. When that game get 11-11.
Yes, sir.
And that last point, without fouling, I'm stopping you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's what helped me. And if kids do that, you're going to fail.
Yeah.
And it's okay. And that's the sad part about today's society. kids are afraid to fail.
Yep. Yep. And like a lot of them play timid in the games because they're scared to make a mistake.
Yep.
Then they get sold out the game. They want to play perfect. It's hard to play a perfect game in basketball.
You can't. They're hard to get. I'm gonna get dunked on.
Yeah.
Oh my
man.
I'm gonna get crossed over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get crossed over. I'm gonna be on YouTube.
You get a highlight
With all the cameras out now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So that takes the competition away. And I've always told mine and everybody I coach, if you play long enough and you play hard, you're gonna get dunked on.
Yep.
You're gonna get crossed over. If you don't, you're not playing hard.
Yep. That's a fact.
Just
That's
that
the
serious.
same thing with life. You're gonna go to adversities.
You're gonna go through adversity.
So
Right. And that's what they're afraid. But you can't be. You just have to go through it, fail. How you respond is what's going to dictate how the rest of your career in that game is going to go. Are you going to keep falling, or are you going to dust yourself off and get up? So that's where, from that perspective, I lay.
Yeah.
I'm real big on competing.
Absolutely.
Real big on it.
Was there a certain moment, and I feel like I already know the answer to this, but was there a certain moment in your career that kind of shifted your mindset towards what it is now?
Man, when it comes to basketball,
Yes. Well, basketball and coaching.
man, when you see success, not my success, when I see their success, from what I'm giving them, and I'm telling you this is going to happen if you do this.
Right.
If you do it this way. I know it's hard now. We're doing a lot of running. I'm telling you things that you've probably never heard before. I said, but I promise you, when you get in the game, you're going to see it. And it's, going through that. And then when it gets in the game, they come to you. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It was hard for me. I didn't like you some days, but now I see exactly what you were talking about. That was a moment I knew, okay, this is something that, for me is good.
Right.
That's something that I can do, that I want to do. So that's what I'll say. It really kind of stuck and hit for me.
Love that.
what's some advice you got for some kids that's trying to go pro or trying to be a coach like you did?
Advice first for the first question to go pro, you have to be in the gym religiously. I mean, it's no days off, from weightlifting to shooting, to working on your ball handling. Shooting is a premium, right? If you can shoot the ball now, the way the game is, you can make it.
Yeah.
But also, you have to have the IQ. Now, it didn't used to be this way. You have to have the height.
Oh, yeah.
You have it's positionless basketball now. If you are not 6'5", 6'6", it's going to be real hard. Not saying that they can't play.
Right.
It's just going to be real hard for you to make it to the league nowadays.
That's very true.
Because of that. So it's...
Because I don't even think there's too many point guards on the 6'5" now.
No, Shea 6'6", right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Chris Paul was the last one, right?
Yeah. And probably
Brunson.
Yeah.
But you got Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
But man, they just posted a picture of Jalen Brunson and Anthony Edwards standing side by side, and they almost the same height.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
So
you just have to work on your ball handling, your shooting, and your body.
yeah,
If you want to make it pro, you have to do those things. You have to do that if you want to make it to college.
College. Yeah.
Like, you playing against 25, 26-year-olds now at 18. All right? So you have to do it then. Like, you have to change. Your body has to change every year. And the second question to answer, as far as coaching, study. Study the game. Don't watch the game for entertainment purposes. Watch the game. How did they do this?
Yeah.
How did they get to this spot? How did that person get here? Why? The why of the game.
Yeah.
Right? Because I still watch to this day. Okay, I like that play. Oh, I see what they did. Not, oh, look at that dunk. Look at this. No, if you want to learn the game, you have to study the game. You have to write it down. You just have to, the same thing, you have to be religiously studying that game. If you don't, the nuances are changing.
right.
So you have to study and change and adapt to your team instead of your team adapting to you.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of that. Like, you're going to run what I want you to run instead of adapting to your team. And if you are not able to adapt to your team, you can't coach.
Yeah.
Like, that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, especially with the way the game's changing now, you got to adjust.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
You got to adjust these teams. If you want to run, if you're a running coach and you don't have a running team,
Right.
what you gonna do? You gotta do something different.
Yeah.
Right. And if running don't work, what you gonna do? You gotta be able to adjust in game. There's a lot of non-adjustments being made in high school basketball that I've seen around here. It's either my first initial way doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And that comes from lack of having somebody there with you
Right.
to say, hey,
You should do this.
let's try
this. Yeah.
let's try that, and not my way or the highway.
Right.
And I see a lot of that, and it's frustrating to watch. So, and I'm gonna be honest, man, because that's why I'm here. I'm gonna be brutally honest. One of my friends was like, "Hey, man, let's go watch a game here in Pitt County." I was like, "I'm cool." I was like, "I'm with it, but I don't want to go watch bad basketball."
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's hard to watch.
and I'm sitting there like, bad basketball? Like, is this because of coaching? I'm not going to get into it, but so, that thought process that we have bad basketball in Pitt County should not even be said.
Yeah. I mean, think about this. The Christmas, we couldn't wait on the Christmas tournament back in the day. Could not wait for it to come. Now, I don't think I've been to the last 3.
You right.
But the question is, why?
Right.
Like, why? Christmas tournament used to be jumping. Everybody wanted to go to Christmas tournament. Now everybody trying to get out of it.
Yes. Everybody trying to get out of it.
Yeah.
It's watered down.
Yeah.
Nobody wants. There's no competition.
Yeah.
Like, you look at the competition, right? We going on up the road, to Raleigh. Look at the competition, right? Look here. It's simple. You look at top 25. You can pull it up now. Look at the top 25 NCHSA teams. I guarantee you 15 of them, off the top of my head, are from the Charlotte, Raleigh, Fayetteville area.
Yeah.
And probably in the top 25.
Right.
Besides formal. You look up the top private schools.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Same area.
Yeah,
Same area.
Yeah.
Look at it now. With that being said, look at the top players.
Yep.
Where are they?
Same
The
area.
same exact areas.
Yeah.
And they're all playing for the same exact AAU teams. It's no coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just that simple. We can do that here,
Yeah.
but we got to work together. And the coaches here is like me,
Right.
right? My program, I don't want to work with this. Man, that stuff got to go. That crab in the bucket mentality
Yeah, man.
from Pitt County. We know it. Call a spade a spade. It got to go. Let's help. Let's get back to helping everybody.
Yeah.
Helping these kids get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Because, man, they give them a lot of money out.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
These coaches need to come together. What can we do for these kids in the community instead of, I want to stay on this side and keep my kids here. I want to stay on this side. We don't want them to come together. Like, come on, man.
Right.
No. I'll get all the coaches together, get all the kids together, do something fun, compete, teach them how to compete, teach them how to learn. But that's wishful thinking.
Yeah, for sure.
For my
For
opinion.
sure.
Wishful thinking, man. So that's just where we're at.
Let me ask you this. Do you think, as far as getting a scholarship now or receiving an offer now, are you more likely to get one from the AAU season or the high school season?
100%. It's two answers to that question. AAU, I would say yes, but if you have a strong high school program, right? Because I think a lot of kids from coaches from high school go backwards, and then they got to reprogram for AAU.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Because the coaching is up and down, right? But if you got both, and you lose Larry, you use Salt, 700 wins. He pick up the phone and call the coach.
Yeah.
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 What they're gonna what? He got a pedigree, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna listen.
Yeah.
They're gonna listen to what he got to say. Who besides Williford, who pick up the phone?
Right.
Right.
Let's be honest. Like, pick up the phone. Hey, I want you to come look at my guy. Okay, first thing they're gonna do is look at your schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
right? They're gonna look at your schedule. Who you play? What's your guy's name?
Right.
You know, pick up some tough games. That's what they're gonna tell them. I know that for a fact because I was a coach in Pitt County.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Everything I'm speaking on, I've been a part of.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's my opinions. So, it's my opinion and it's my experience.
Right.
So, you know, I know when it gets out there, it's going to say, you know, Shawn is hating. No, I'm not hating on any coach, anybody. I'm just speaking 100% fact because I was where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo.
So it is what it is. But we got to do better.
Yeah.
Like we got to get coaches in place that do not work at the school.
Yeah.
Hire somebody with experience.
Yeah.
I don't know if it starts at the superintendent and trickles down, but something needs to be done because we are wasting a lot of talent in Pitt County. We've done it for years.
Agreed.
Think about it.
Way too long.
Way too long.
Though? Why does the coach got to work at the school?
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
Understood it. Most of them be like PE teachers or something like that. Like,
yeah, PE teacher. So I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. But everybody wants to coach basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to be a part of basketball, not football,
you right.
not baseball, not soccer.
You right.
But it's always I want to be a basketball coach.
Yeah.
And I want to be in charge. But you don't know how to be a basketball coach. Now, not everybody. I'm always say that. But if you got somebody that experienced it and can teach it and coach it, just because you play don't mean you can coach either.
Bingo. Got that right.
But if you got both, seek those people out.
Right.
They do it in other counties. That's why those counties are successful.
Right.
Who just won? I'm going to think about who just won 4A, and because private schools are over. Forsyth, right? Winston-Salem.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? 3A, Greensboro. 2A, Greenville. 1A, New Garden. Look where they're at. Now you're going to go, now we go to who's going to win, in my opinion. You got 6A, Ben L. Smith, Charlotte. Right? I mean, look at the area, look at those teams, because I've seen all these teams play that's in the top, and from those areas, we've either played against them or been in a tournament with them. So it's no coincidence all these teams from the top, we can be there too. If we come together, and kids are going from our high schools, right? They're going to where they think the best coach is, right?
Yeah.
So you look at, we'll go to Rose. What, 4 to 5 starters? Well, actually, all 5 of them. 4 of them went to Hope. And Caleb came from John Paul.
Sure did.
So, know what district they were in? Conley.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's true.
You know? So, you know, or they're going to go, you know, and most of them go to Farmville, which it's not a problem going to Farmville. They got a pedigree.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Everybody like Larry recruits. No, the Farmville recruits itself.
Yeah.
Right. Bingo.
It recruits itself. Kids know that they're going to play up and down.
Yep.
Right? They're going to play up and down. They're going to play fast.
It's the system.
It's the system they want to play for.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And they win. They're known for winning.
Yeah,
and they're known for winning.
Nobody want to go to a losing program.
No. So they trying to they got to take the lesser evils. Like, I got what I got to do if I want to play, right? So,
and if I want to be seen, like,
want to be seen.
That's how I would look at it. What's my best chances of being seen by college coaches?
Yeah.
Yep. And I would say in Pitt County, Farmville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. I mean, we got new coaches, Leland and Montel there. They do a good job. They're building.
Mm-hmm.
They're building. Coach at Rose, Doug, just got there, 2 years ago?
Yep.
I mean, you can't pick up the phone in 2 years and just call coaches and say, I got these kids. I mean, you haven't built up a pedigree for that aspect. But he can pick up a phone from a woman's perspective because he coached girls for so long. Right? He can do that. And, you know, he not even getting to that men's space. It's kind of tough. And then you got North Pitt, they just switched coaches 3 or 4 times.
Yep.
Right? And Conley just switched over to another coach, right, this year because who they had last year, they just switched over. So it's no continuity. Like, it's no stability. Yeah. So the kids are like, where am I going to go to succeed? Where can I go to succeed?
Right.
If I think I have a chance to make it to the next level.
Right.
and it's either Farmville or Greenville.
Yeah.
The two
true.
closest. That's all you got. Because think about it. All the kids that left Greenville and went to Greenville. AJ, Logan,
Yeah.
AJ, Will.
Aaron.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And what happened when they got there?
Yeah.
They all
went to college.
They all went to college.
All of them
Sure did.
Because of the pedigree, right?
Yeah.
And it's,
Tyler.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, think about it. Like, that's what they're doing, because if you got that talent, you have to do it.
Yeah.
So parents, if y'all listening, if you got the opportunity to get your kids in a situation to where they can succeed and learn how to play basketball the right way, and not worry about, I got to get 20 points, you go to a good team, you don't have to score 9 or 10 points a game.
Boy, that's the truth right there, boy. That's the truth. People need to watch Devin Booker's story.
Yeah.
He was like, the 6-7 man off Kentucky bench.
Yeah.
He scored like 9 points a game or 10 points a game with Kentucky.
Yep.
So,
And was still like the 7th overall pick.
right.
Yep.
So
And that's how it needs to be. Like, but it's social media, man. They just, I gotta be now. I want it now.
Yeah.
It's a process, man.
yeah.
Don't worry about being the best now. And this is what I tell kids, right? That want to listen. And my own. The same thing I tell my own, I tell other kids, right? When you go in college, this is what you have to do from high school. You can't be the man. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. You got to play a role. And your role builds. When you get to that senior, okay, now you're the man.
Yep.
All right. When you get to college, you all the way back down to where you came from. But if you're not used to that,
Right.
it's gonna mess with you mentally.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be on the bench for a while until you figure it out. But if you've been through that process of working, being that dog to get on the floor,
Yep.
and then your role changes, and when you get there, it's easy for you. And we all play, right? So we understand that basketball is here.
Oh,
It's
man,
mental.
for sure. For sure.
It's mental. The skill set is there if you made it.
Yep.
It's just the mental aspect what hurts a lot of kids. They don't know how to handle it. So if you prepare kids now mentally for failure,
Yeah.
it's easier.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
I went through that somewhat too. Like I said, like I finally got on the court in JUCO playing defense.
yeah,
The next year, I finally got the keys to the team. But when I got my scholarship to Delaware State,
right.
started from ground zero. I'm back to being the last man. I got to figure it all out again. But mentally, I knew that I could do it because I had done it before. So I was already prepared for it. And then by my senior year, I had the keys to the team again.
It's easy again. But if you didn't go through that,
Right.
what would happen? You know,
yeah.
You don't tell
I was being calling home.
Call it home. Man, I can't play. Well, I don't know what it is, man. It's the coach. He's the coach, man. The coach don't like me.
Yep.
No, it's not the coach don't like you.
Right.
No coach. Anybody that plays hard, the coach going to love them.
Yep.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
That's the person they going to love more than anybody.
Yeah.
Can't have 5 scorers on the floor.
Right.
Give me that dog that's going to get out there and go and play defense.
Yep. It ain't but one basketball.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So, and you learned it. And I watched, and it was fun for me to watch your growth from high school.
Yeah.
When you left, then came to high school, then to JUCO, then to Delaware. It was that was something to watch because, we grew up like close, me and your dad. And then, because we grew up around each other. So to see that success, I was like,
Yeah.
no matter what, he's going to be fine because you went through the hard stuff.
Absolutely.
Now, is the stuff you're doing now is easy
Yeah.
because of that.
That's true.
If you didn't go through that, we wouldn't be sitting there now,
That's
Right.
true.
right? Like, and I saw that and I see it. So everybody think you have to be successful. Like when you're going through a sport, you got to go through it to make money at the end of the day.
Right.
No, if you look at the landscape of business, everything, they hire athletes because they know they can work with people. So you don't have to make it all the way to be successful.
Yeah.
That's very true.
And that's the parents, in my opinion, mindset of they got to go pro. They got to go pro. They got to go pro. No. You go, you get the scholarship. Now they're giving the NIL money out. That's fine.
Man. Bingo.
You go, you get that education, turn it into something else.
Yep.
You could be an agent. You could be a strength and conditioning coach. You could still be around the sport. A lot of things you could do around the sport, but it's not glorified.
Right.
People don't want to do that.
Right.
You know, they don't want to be. No, you could be the engine behind something.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to do that. I just got to play basketball. But it's not like that with any other sport.
That's true.
And the thing is, somebody got to be the role player.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be the role player.
Everybody want to be the main character.
Like I always say all the time, somebody got to be Pippen.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's my favorite player of all time. He is my favorite player of all time.
Yep.
Because he played both ends.
Mm-hmm.
And he could score.
Yeah.
So
and just like that's why I like Anthony Edwards over guys like Shea, you know. Because Ant can go hard on both ends. He gonna get the stops. He gonna come down the score. He got a motor. He gonna play one way the whole game.
Right.
But I think a lot of the young guys, they more so gravitate towards the flashy guys.
Always.
You know, all the dribble moves, step back, fake, shoot. Like,
and that's Curry. But who have you ever seen Curry lock up?
That's a fact.
Now, he won a lot of championships because of the way the game is now, but look around him. They put players like around him to hide and mask his weaknesses.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Which accentuated his strengths.
That's a fact.
So if you got a good GM that can do that, that's what OKC is doing.
Right, right.
The next up is Spurs. They're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Every other team, like you can't help where you're drafted to. Like Ant is drafted to Minnesota. Like you put him in them different teams, it's different.
Yeah, it's a different ball game.
It's a different ball game. So, you know, it's all based on where you're at, what the fit is, and you go from there, in my opinion. So it's just it's fun to watch, and it's fun to watch the little nuances of players. And I play the game of what if they were here or what if they were there, right? And, you know, Steph got drafted by New York. I don't think he'd be Steph.
No. I agree with that, and that's my favorite player.
Yeah,
I agree with that 100%.
Because you know New York wouldn't have surrounded him with the Clays, with the Draymonds.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have surrounded him with those type of players, so he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. So, it's all about the system you end up in. That's in the league and college, honestly.
League and college, yep. That's why you have to go AAU as well.
Yeah,
you have to go where the best fit for you,
right?
Because at the end of the day, you the one got to play.
That's a fact.
You got to play, and that's what we navigate through. A lot of kids I know just going to play AU, and a lot of my own that's playing. Like we got to go somewhere where you can fit and you can, be able to, like you said, play.
Right.
And just have fun.
But before we leave, I got one question for you.
Okay.
So your senior year was at Hargrave, right?
No, my post-grad year.
Post-grad.
With the first post-grad.
Got you. What led you into making that decision to go post-grad?
Because I didn't have enough. I didn't play.
Yeah.
I didn't play.
So you had looks on the offers.
I had looks at all.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew who I was. So, the opportunity presented itself to go there. I was reluctant at first. Mm-hmm. But I knew I needed some discipline and some guidance.
Yeah.
And that's why I went. And that was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah.
Going to Hargrave to get that discipline and, that military background lifestyle that I got from that. And that's what propelled me. When I got there, my game went up another level.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I hear in all the stories. They say when you came back from Hargrave, it was a whole different Shawn.
Yeah.
On the court. They said a whole different Shawn.
Yep. Everything changed because everything slowed down. And the discipline, it's mental. It was all mental.
Yeah.
And when I got there, man, it was, get up at 5:30 to taps, make your bed, drop a quarter on it. Literally, you got to stay, all that.
Yeah.
Marching, had to wear a uniform every day. Had to sit down, been told when to eat, all that, right? And I look back and I said, if I didn't do that, I would not be where I'm at right now if I didn't take that. Because I could have went to North Carolina Wesleyan, but it would have been nothing compared to me going there. So that's my answer to that question. So
nice.
I'm grateful for that.
Hardest player you ever had to guard while you was at Marshall? My dad tell me about that Carolina game all the time.
Man,
who was on Carolina?
It's a lot, man. It was Rashid and Stack, and so I didn't guard them, but we had to play them zone.
Yeah.
But they were tough, man. And I would say the one that I literally had to guard was Tony Delk when we played Kentucky as well. He was he was tough to guard. But playing against Carolina, coming back home,
Yeah.
and actually literally having a great game against them was the highlight of my career at Marshall. To come back in front of all my friends and family and play against Montrose and all that crew they had, that was a good game. I think they had like 20-something points that game too.
Yeah, that's legendary.
Yeah, that's hard.
So that was good. But yeah, that was, I would say those two teams were, but I also played against Duncan as well.
Tim Duncan?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Force. Yes, we played against Duncan as well. And he was him and Childress. Yeah, I think it was him, Childress.
Childress was tough.
I think it was Childress. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it was Duncan. I don't remember. Tony Banks, Duncan, that crew.
Mm-hmm.
But he was tough.
Yeah, I can only imagine how he was in college.
Mm-hmm. And Virginia with Stith. We had Bryant Stith at Virginia against him. He was tough guard.
Yeah.
As well.
I can imagine.
So
dope, man. Shawn, we definitely appreciate you for coming, man. It's been a long time coming. And we'll definitely do this again.
Yeah, man. And, I'm always around.
Yes, sir.
You catch me, man. You need something, I'm here.
You know it. You know, if it's anything you want to tell the kids coming up in high school, trying to make their way to college, any advice you got for them? I
would say work hard, be coachable, and just work as hard as you possibly can work on your game. And don't let anybody tell you you're not good enough. Mm-hmm. Always believe in yourself. That's what I would say.
Yes, sir. Got you. Thank you, man. We appreciate it. It's a Solid World podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode. We out.